Good afternoon. I'm Maddie. I am the Blue Cross Blue Shield Michigan's Wellness Coordinator. And today we are going to be making parsnip fries and carrot fries. So these are a staple kind of in our house, the main side dish that we make a lot. And it's very simple, very easy to make. And if you're already having the oven warmed up, it's something that you can just throw in and they don't take long to bake. And you can also, since it's grilling season, put them on the grill, and that's it's delicious. I personally love them on the grill because they get that little charred flavor to them, and it kind of, with it being so hot out, especially for the past couple days, it's perfect time to use the grill. So what I'm going to get started with is I'm going to start cutting these up. So I have 4 parsnips. Just depending on how big your family is, you can get more, but these are pretty thick. If they're thinner, you'll probably want more. I always aim to get the thicker ones just because they go further. But I peeled them. You definitely don't have to peel them. When we're in a pinch, we don't peel them. We wash them, but we just don't peel them. But since I have some time today, I peeled them. And you will peel to the carrots too as well. I have 4 carrots here. You can definitely use more, especially if you have a bigger family or it's more than 2 people. So what you start doing, so after you peel and wash them, I'm going to cut them in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. All the cutting does not have to be perfect. And depending on how thick you like your fries, you can make them thicker, you can make them thinner. There's also those mandolins that you can use to make your fries with. I personally, they're good, but they just make me a little nervous when cutting them. We've had a little close counter using them. So personally, I don't mind using a knife to cut them up. So I'm just going to take them and make little cuts in them so they have kind of look like that. They'll be thicker, thinner, they'll all be different shapes, sizes. So I'm just going to cut it right down the middle. And you'll notice this one will be a little thicker, so I'll kind of just cut it in half so that there's a bunch of different textures. So this process usually takes me, doesn't take me too long to do this part of the process. It's really quick and easy. It probably takes me about 5 minutes to do it. Should have grabbed my sharper knife. So then I just cut it, roll it on there. Now, if you, these will be a little softer fries. If you want them to be thicker, crunchier, I would leave them in there for a little bit and then even broil them. That's something that will kind of help make them a little more crispier. Break that apart and take this one. I'm going to cut it a little more. I might even go grab my sharper knife. It's a rush, so let me use my other knife. Okay. Awesome. Much better. So then I'm going to keep doing that, cutting it straight down the middle. Nothing has to be perfect. Open it up. Slicing it like so. Cut this one up just a little thinner. There we go. This is something I made for my family when they've come over, and they love them. It's now a staple in a lot of my family's household is to make these parsnip fries or make parsnip dishes. They just have a really good flavor to them, and you can use that homemade dressing recipe that I kind of posted earlier on here to use as a dipping sauce. You can also use standard other condiments like ketchup, mustard, those types of things. So it's kind of totally up to you how you want to or you could just eat them plain, which they're delicious plain. So cut those up. That looks good. I'm making these a little thicker. If you want to make them thinner, you can just cut them a little bit. All different shapes and sizes. You can even do it, and when I'm in a real pinch and I don't want to cut them this way, I'll just chop up the parsnip this way and I'll just cut it like that. It will cut it all the way down, and that will make like almost like a chip type roasted veggie, and that we'll use instead of having the actual like fry shape. It's just something easier. We're both not very picky if it's not the fry shape, just because it still tastes delicious. So make it, throw it in there. These are almost like, I remember as a kid, my mom used to make mojos, which were potato wedges, basically thicker cut, and then we would have those as French fries too. And I always loved like the thicker cut, just the potato flavor. But don't get me wrong, there's a good, like the shoestring French fries too is always good, but those were always my favorite. And she used to make those. I've made those a couple times, but we usually love our parsnips, so it always trumps making those. I'm gonna cut this one just in half, just so we have some. Got one more. Cut it. Use it this way. One more time. Okay. One more side. The carrots will be a little easier. These parsnips seem like they're a little harder to cut, just because they're a little more, they're a little larger. I like to get them big, but not like so big that they're kind of almost, just like the texture is just different between the like smaller ones and the bigger ones. One more time. Big fry. Break it in half. Okay, so we have those on there. I'm gonna put all these on one pan just to kind of save space. So same thing with the carrots. You just cut them straight down the middle. Now if you're gonna put this in the grill, you just put these in tin foil, and then you'll season them, oil them, and then put that tin foil directly on the grill, and then let them cook until they're soft. So I love it that way. We just had those the other night. So this is one way to kind of maybe get kids to eat vegetables, is because one, kids love to dip things in different sauces. So if you make like a homemade sauce for them to dip stuff in, rather than buying a store-bought one, you'll know what the ingredients are in it, and it'll be 10 times healthier. And then also, like it could be a yogurt-based dressing, it could be the mayo-based dressing, it could be anything that you kind of choose. If they have a favorite type of thing, hummus to dip it in for the fries, or just dipping it in some mustard or whatever. They kind of like, but it's something to kind of get them to explore different areas, and adding that sauce to it they tend to enjoy. I know that that's how my nieces and nephews are, so. Okay, we're almost getting there. We'll make some skinnier ones too. Take that apart. So cut this twice. A little skinnier fry. Okay, so I have those on there. So the next thing that I'm going to do is you can use avocado oil, you can use olive oil, you can use extra virgin olive oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use ghee, anything melted to sprinkle over the fries. I'm just going to I'm going to end up tossing it so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to add some salt. Salt to your liking, especially everybody has different flavors. I'll dose it with maybe like 2 teaspoons of salt. So I'm going to end up mixing it in. And then we like to add parsley to the mix. So we'll add some parsley. Just a couple shakes. I would add, if you're trying to be precise, about a tablespoon or more. I just usually sprinkle everything over it, make sure everything's going to get a nice coating of it once I toss it. And then just a sprinkle of dill over the top of them. If you don't want to, you don't have to use the dill. You can omit that. You can omit the parsley, and you can just put the salt on it to kind of keep it bland, or not keep it bland, but just keep it simple. You can add salt and pepper. You can add garlic to it too, to make like a garlicky fry. You can even add fresh garlic to it to do that as well. So we kind of mix it up, whatever we're kind of feeling. But this is just like our basic, what we add to each of them, usually what we add to it. And then I'm going to add some smoked paprika. We love smoked paprika. It just adds a little smokiness flavor to all of our food. You can add regular paprika or you can omit. We also add, to kind of kick it up a notch or add some spice to it, you can add chipotle seasoning to that. And that kind of adds that little kick that you want, or even chili powder. So just based off of what you kind of want to add. So I massage it in there, toss them up, make sure everything is coated. Awesome. So you would do the same thing if you're going to cook it on the grill. Just toss them in there. They don't have to be like in perfect order or anything like that. So then you have the oven set to 425. You want to cook it at a high heat. And then you'll cook them for about 15 minutes or just until they're soft. So depending on your oven, they might go shorter. Mine takes a little longer because our oven is very, very old. So it just takes a little longer. So we'll do it for like 15 to 17 minutes, just based on how thick we've cut these. So I'm going to just wash my hands really quick. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the oven, let them roast. Oops. And then same thing for the grill, you're just going to let it cook. It sometimes takes a little shorter, but I would say about 15 minutes on the grill. So as you're cooking whatever else you want to on the grill, have that off and let it roast. And so it's kind of, you're getting a double whammy. So cooking both your side and your main dish. So thank you for joining me today. Super simple. Comment below if you watched the video, you liked the video, or you have any questions that you want to ask. Have fun with it. Add your own type of seasoning, your own spin on it. We never keep it the same. But that's just kind of the basic recipe of how to make that. You can even use it for your lunches or even for breakfast recipes too, to kind of add more veggies into your day. But yeah, comment below and we will give you credit for the Strive for 5 program. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful day and a great rest of your week. Thanks. Bye.